Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter 6 of your textbook, Endocrine System. Student, while explaining the topic, the nervous system, I have told you that all the coordination in our body, all the coordination, whether you are walking, running, eating, or everything, all the coordination in our body is stabilized by two types of system in our body. First one is the nervous system and the second one is endocrine system. In nervous system, all the things are controlled by the CNS, that is the central nervous system, that is comprises of spinal cord, brain and peripheral nervous system, that is the nerves. Here what happens in endocrine system, in our body certain chemicals are secreted. Those chemicals work as chemical messengers, and these chemicals along with the nervous system helps to stabilize the coordination between the body's activities, different kinds of bodies activities. And these chemical messengers or the chemicals that are secreted in our body are called hormones. So hormones are the chemical messengers or the chemicals that is secreted from some special types of tissue in our body, that is called the endocrine glands. And if we see the types of glands in our body, glands means glands are the special types of tissue that are concerned with the secretion of something, secretion of either chemicals in the form of liquid. Okay. The glands are the special type of tissue that are responsible for the secretion in our body. There are two types of glands in our body. First one is the exocrine gland and second one is endocrine gland. So exocrine glands, the gland which secrete enzymes and have ducts, that is more important. They have ducts for their secretion. They have ducts to pour their secretion. Just suppose from a water tank, if the water is coming out with a pipe, if there is a connection of pipe and the water from the tank is coming out or going to their source through the pipe, that is called the exocrine system or exocrine gland. They also have a ducts gland, they also call the ducts gland. Okay, and the example of the exocrine gland is the sweat gland, mammary gland, salivary gland, etc. And while if you are talking about the endocrine glands, the glands which do not have any duct or pipe or duct like structure to pour their secretion, they directly secreted or mixed into the blood, and blood take them into the or to the target organs, that is called the endocrine glands. There are many endocrine glands in our body, but the main endocrine glands are adrenal gland, pancreas, thyroid, pituitary, parathyroid, thymus. There are many glands are there, but I have only selected the example, 6 examples. And in your syllabus, we need to learn only, or we need to discuss only 4 glands. That is the adrenal gland, pancreas, thyroid, and pituitary gland. Not much more than that. Students, endocrine system. What is endocrine system? The endocrine system consists of the several glands or glandular cells which brings about the overall common function of the chemical coordination in our body. Means in simple, the system which are concerned with the release of the hormones and control the function, that is called the endocrine system. Now hormones, as I have already told you, that the hormones are the chemically protein, amino acid or steroid structure, that is a steroid substance in nature, and they are secreted from the endocrine glands. They act as the chemical regulator. Now if we see the difference between the endocrine gland and exocrine gland, that is important for your examination also. Let's see. Okay, the first difference between exocrine and endocrine gland is that the exocrine gland have vessels or ducts that transport their secretion. They are duct they are means a gland with the duct, while the endocrine glands are ductless glands. They do not have any gland. Number two, they secrete substances such as sweat, saliva, enzymes, bile, milk, and tears. So the enzyme secreted gland, bile secreted gland, or the gland which secrete milk like mammary gland, all these are the example of the exocrine gland. Well, the endocrine glands secrete only hormones. Now, if we see the exocrine gland, the secretion of these glands are emptied into the body or cavity or organ, released at the body surface, while the hormones are released into the intercellular space. So, the exocrine glands, they secrete on the body surface. They release their secretion on the body surface, while the endocrine gland, that is the secretion hormone, is released between the intercellular spaces. Now student, this much for today, and from next day we will probably start one of the gland, that is the pituitary gland or adrenal gland or pancreas and thyroid. So now if you have any question regarding the today's topic, text me. Assalamu alaikum.